Well, hello everyone. Well, we'll be talking about our. We have more cases. Okay. Oh, that's a long presentation, but okay. Some cases that made the headlines in Colombia that somehow are representative of the way things are changing, and the characteristic of most of them that they are not clear-cut, misleading advertising. It's something that at some point we could have said a client, "Hey, you're on the safe," and ping, it was not the case. So let's go with the first one, ReduFast. ReduFast, even though it was mentioned that it will help you to lose weight, it was just a blend of vitamins and herbal supplements, and it was sold not as a medicine product or a drug, but basically just a supplementary consumption product, which has been on the safe for years. And then they came with the logos they were using, in the sense that they're saying like, who all these people who really know about nutrition knows about it, but then they found that even though the persons that they have shown claiming that they have the knowledge about nutrition, certainly they were dietitians, the studies that they had to support that particular product were not there, so they will not be able to tie them in a close-knit situation, and they basically ordered it to be changed. So the next one, it was Techino, the original. So obviously there's a, I don't know, we'll call it word of mouth idea that Chinese herb helps you to lose weight, and that somehow has been an Asian tradition, that if you drink green tea for several days, on and on and on, it will help you to lose weight. And then they came again with the idea, and this was the killer one, prevents cancer. That was the one somehow they claimed that major no-no as the arguments, or again, the scientific claims and scientific studies that will support that have not been conclusive anywhere else. And the studies that they were trying to show were not made for this product. They were just trying to show that many persons in different jurisdictions have claimed that the green tea apparently have certain benefits for the prevention of diseases, but that was not the case, and that was kicked out as well. Plus something to do with the tax, the price that was not including the value of the VAT. So that was the other one. This one is interesting one, the natto chips. Was the fine was quite high for the local standard, but in this one, they mentioned, obviously all the packages had to have the total weight of the product, and it was 51 grams in all, but of the chips was 43, and the other 8 was with a sauce that it came on it, so you will put it in. So the total is 51. You can certainly say that I'm offering the consumer 51 grams of stuff, but no, it said that it was misleading because somehow it should have separated how much was in chips, how much was in the sauce. Nevertheless, the regulation do not demand that sort of a specific minute by minute just to tell you the average weight of the product, what it's inside the package. And it was true, it was 51 grams, but it was cut. This is a very neat one, and it comes with the perception of the consumers. Before the age of the functional products, basically you can come and you will find in the dairy zone yogurts and milk. That was basically it. Then it came the major introduction of these functional products, and obviously the ones like in the jogs, and the other one like Immunitas, and some other that are supposed to increase the movement of your bowels and your immune system. It's improved. It started to appear on the market, and Activia launched this product in which it didn't say. It never claimed that it was yogurt, but it didn't say what it was either, and it didn't claim that it was milk. So it left, in theory, or the authority felt that it left the consumers wondering what it was. And it happened to be a new category that is not defined in the law by itself, actually. So it was a fermented dairy food that happens to be like the nature in which, before the health authorities, was being presented. But as mentioned in the advertisement, nothing was said there. and it claimed that it was misleading. It was misleading because it was not claiming anything in particular, which is kind of puzzling. They were not making any specific claims. They felt that somehow they were associating the Activa yogurt with that kind of product, and they were letting people think that it was maybe like a more diluted yogurt, so that's why they were fined. So, this one is not, so, okay, this is another neat one. These sort of cubes that are placed on the soups to make them more flavor and make them more tasty, or even somehow are used widely among all segments of population, have been on the market for 60, 70 years. I mean, they've been sold by Nestle and by Knorr and by many multinationals, and always have been advertised as cubes of chicken. Everybody had known in the market for years that basically it's not a cube of chicken. I mean, it's not like a bunch of chicken. But nevertheless, they said the advertising was made 100% of Creole chicken. And the consumer said, the superintendency came and said, like, they were misleading the consumer because the consumers will think that the chunk of the little brick was actually just chicken. I said, like, everybody knows it's not chicken. I mean, it's been on the market for years. How do you came with that and said, no, you're saying it's 100% chicken, so it must be 100% chicken, so you're liable. Again, so they have it. This is another interesting case. It was also, the fine was quite high for local standards. And there you see, at the moment of the World Cup, they were saying like, hey, call us and we'll send you to your home this great package so you can send with your family. And there you see like how somehow the pieces are. I mean, in theory, you see them. But they were claiming like you will have 8 wings, you will have 4 cups, but actually what they sent you were the pieces of wings. They never claimed that it would be individual. It was said alitas de pollo. So it was 8 alitas de pollo. And the alita, I mean, the game is in Spanish. The alitas is like a diminutive for a wing, so it will be a small wing. So I was not saying that I will send you the whole wing, so I will send you alitas de pollo. And it was 8 alitas de pollo. And I said, no, that's misleading. You're sending just 8 pieces, so you don't have the whole package. And then they were sent. And the same with the cups. Even though I was showing the cups, they were showing there were just samples. I mean, not the whole one. They said, no, this Jordan is 4 cups, not just the cup divided in 4 parts. You are having a misleading with La Picada Mundialista. And no, this is not the ones. And well, there it goes. Those are the cases that had made the waves in Colombia in the foodstuff for the last year or so. Thank you.
Well, thank you all.